Good morning everyone. In previous video we were discussing about the adaptation. What is the adaptation? The special features that enables to plants and animals in a particular environment to survive in a particular environment is called the adaptation. Adaptation, there are the two types. One is the structural adaptation, second is the behavioral adaptation. Now, adaptation for protection. Some animals have the outer covering of their bodies, the body covering and animals and their behavior protect them from the enemies. So we have discussed about the body covering and body covering. Some animals, they are having the scales or cells. It is cells are very hard, it cannot be broken, and those animals, they are the slow mover, they are having such type of the things. Now in this video we will discuss about the camouflage. CAM It is the right spelling, CAMOUFLAGE. Camouflage, the animals merge with their surroundings. It is difficult to spot such type of the animals. This process is known as the camouflaging. Yani some animals can easily hide themselves because of the color of their skin. They change their color of their skins. It is called the camouflaging. Animals like the chameleon, frog, zebra, etc. can easily confuse their enemies as their body color blend with their surroundings. They merge in their surroundings. यानी वो अपने जो सराउंडिंग्स है उसमें मर्ज हो जाते हैं, और जो प्रीडेटर्स होते हैं, प्रीडेटर्स यू नो, एनिमल्स दैट हंट टू अदर एनिमल्स आर कॉल्ड द प्रीडेटर्स. दोज एनिमल्स हंट टू अदर एनिमल्स, दे आर नोन एज द प्रीडेटर्स. यानी वो प्रीडेटर से बच जाते हैं. ऑक्टोपस कैन चेंज देयर कलर टू देमसेल्व्स फ्रॉम द प्रीडेटर्स. नेक्स्ट इज move in group. Some animals like the honeybee, they move in group. Move in groups to protect themselves. Next is migration. Migration, animals move from one place to another to avoid the harsh climate. यानी उसका जो क्लाइमेट है वो उसके अनुकूल नहीं है, इस वजह से वो वहाँ एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पर जाता है इन सर्च ऑफ फूड फॉर ब्रीडिंग. ओके, तो माइग्रेशन इज द बिहेवियर adaptation that helps animals survive. Animals travel from one place to another for their food and save their lives. Next is strong legs. These are the adaptation in animals. They survive in a particular region. Animals like deer, gazelles and antelopes have very strong legs, and so they run fast and save themselves when in danger. They protect them from the predator with the help of the long legs. Adaptation for breathing. Next is adaptation for breathing. different animals having the different organs for breathing. Aquatic animals have the gills to breathe, while the terrestrial, aerial and arboreal animals have lungs to breathe. What do you mean by the terrestrial? The animals which move on land, animals that live on land are called the terrestrial animals. And what is the aerial animals? Aerial animals that live in air is called the aerial animals, and arboreal animals that live on trees are known as the arboreal. So these three, terrestrial, aerial and arboreal animals have lungs to breathe. Amphibian animals that live in water as well as on land are called the amphibian. For example, frog and salamanders. So amphibians like frogs can breathe through their moist skin as well as lungs. When frog in water, they breathe with the help of the moist skin, and when frog on the land, they breathe through the lungs. Next is adaptation for catching prey. You know very well, prey, the animals eaten by the other animals is known as the prey. So animals have the special kind of the teeth to adapt to their style of feeding. For example, herbivores. Herbivores, you know very well, herbivores, those animals eat plants and plants products are called the herbivores. Herbivores have the flat molar teeth, while the carnivores have the sharp incisor and canines. Animals like the eagle and loin have the strong claws and jaws respectively, while the chameleon and frog have the sticky tongues to catch insects. So first of all, we discuss about the herbivores. Herbivores, you know very well, animals that eat plants and plants product are called the herbivores. What types of the teeth they are having? They are having the flat molar teeth. I think you have read in previous chapter, there are the 4 types of the teeth. One is the incisors, second is the canines, third is the premolars, and fourth is the molars. So herbivores, they have the flat or molar teeth, while the carnivores, now here is the adaptation is changed. In carnivores, because they eat the flesh of the other animals, they need sharp incisors and canines. I think you have seen a loin as the sharp incisor teeth. Have you seen this? This is known as the canines. And what is the function of the canines? It tears the flesh of animals. Of animals like chameleon and frog, they are having the sticky tongue. Suppose one frog is sitting here. And breathe here, then with the help of the tongue, they take its prey. Okay, so they are having sticky tongue to catch its prey.